We are for free, fair trade. It's not that we're not free traders. We want there to be symmetry in the trade process and symmetry in the trading deals. The world has gotten used to the United States accepting asymmetrical trade deals. If you go back over the last 71 years, every trade deal that the United States has entered into has been disproportionately more favorable to our trading partners. There is not symmetry with China. First of all, an American company can't go into China, as we both know, and buy an enterprise. They can own 49% of an enterprise, but we can't buy a 100% control of an enterprise. Their legal system is way more restrictive and from the, if we're going to use certain words, way more nationalistic than anything that's ever happened in the U.S. So we know that there's not symmetry there. We know that there's an embargo on certain goods and services. We know that there are issues related to our intellectual property license in terms of how they're abused in China. But we also recognize, because I want to be as balanced as possible, we recognize that we need to have a very healthy bilateral relationship with Beijing. And we want to work towards that. But what we can't have happen is that after 71 years of doing this, create a wandering middle class or working class in the United States that's lost its aspirational identity. What I expect President Trump to do is focus right now on taxes, focus right now on regulations, and focus on the rollback of some of these executive orders. I think that he is a project developer, is probably one of the, arguably the best project developer in the history of the world. And so he looks at these things as like projects. And so he's going to lay the foundation, put up the rebar and concrete, and then start laying down the floors and all the things that he's typically known for doing. And I don't think that's the first priority. But I do think at some point we're going to look at the Chinese situation with the United States, evaluate that trade relationship, and see if we can make it fair for the American worker.